begin, and we're working on a new lesson today.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, right here. Whoops, that's not yours. That's yours. New lesson
Mm-hmm.
today. We are working with expressions with
Mm-hmm.
chance, luck, and probability. So
Mm-hmm.
we have three different sections here. The first section is going to be on chance.
Mm-hmm.
In the top left-hand corner, we have, I think you'll need to replace your washing machine, but I'll take a look on the off chance that I can fix it. Okay. So here,
Mm-hmm.
the expression is off chance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On the off chance.
Mm-hmm.
And what it means is in the unlikely event. In the unlikely event. Okay. And this is a common idiom. We do use it in the US.
Mm-hmm.
For certain situations and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So on the off chance, yeah, I always have a filler lesson ready for every class on the off
Mm-hmm.
chance we finish early.
Oh,
Okay. All right, your
okay.
turn.
Um, well, I'm just wondering, is the later part necessary that I can fix it? Or
No,
that I no. Oh, okay.
nope, nope, nope. What you do need is an event that you think may not happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's what you need here.
Uh-huh.
You don't necessarily need a result. Now you can throw a
Mm-hmm.
result in there, but you don't
Mm-hmm.
necessarily need it.
Mm-hmm. I see. So, okay, this kind of happens to me quite often because with my kid, sometimes with her keychain, the keychain part and the charm, they got detached. And so she would ask me to fix it. So every time I would tell her that I can try, but I will take a look on the off chance. Is that okay?
Yes, that one does feel like it's missing a little bit something. I would maybe say it this way. Yeah, I don't think I can fix it, but on the off chance, I'll take a look.
Oh, but
So maybe just
on the off
reword
chance.
it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Or you could say, my daughter breaks her keychain often, so on the off chance it happens, I carry a little tool with me.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You want to try one more time?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Um, but I will take a look. Um, what can be broken?
It doesn't necessarily have to be something that's broken. Like the
Mm-hmm.
example I used was that if we finish our class in time,
Mm-hmm.
or we
Oh,
finish our class too early,
uh-huh.
on the off chance we finish our class too early, I always have a filler ready.
Mm-hmm. How about uh how about if I'm going to be late and I tell someone that okay,
Yes.
I might be late.
No, not I might be
On the
late. Say, on the off chance I'm late.
on the off chance I'm late, um you can go ahead without me being there.
Excellent. That's perfect. On the off chance
Uh-huh.
I'm late, just go ahead and start without me. That's
Uh-huh.
perfect. That's perfect. All right. Going straight down, we have the the weather forecaster announced we're in for a chance of rain tomorrow. In for a chance means fairly likely to experience. Now, every day on the street English, we're not going to say in for a chance of. We're going to say the weather forecast announced that there's a chance of rain tomorrow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily going to go for in for. We'll change
Mm-hmm.
that to theirs. Theirs,
Mm,
there's a chance of rain tomorrow.
mm, there's a chance.
Yep. Because
Rain.
I bought a lottery ticket, there's a chance I can win.
Mm-hmm. Um, there is a chance that we'll go. We'll have a trip to Singapore this summer vacation.
Perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. You did great with that one. All right. Next, coming up top right, we have slim chance. Slim chance. There was only a slim chance that we'd see a cheetah. So we were amazed when we spotted one. So slim chance means small possibility. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I agree. I agree with their definition completely. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be used in any situation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's a slim chance that I don't know, I have steak for dinner tonight. Why is it
Mm-hmm.
only a slim chance? Well, because I didn't buy any, and I don't really have time to go
Mm-hmm.
to the butcher and buy any steak.
Mm-hmm.
But I want steak. Slim
Mm-hmm.
chance. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so your turn.
Um, we're going to a, a restaurant now, but that restaurant is usually quite busy during mealtime, and I didn't make any reservation. So there was only a slim chance that we can get a table.
Perfect. 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 Okay. I also want to introduce you to Fat Chance.
Oh.
Fat Chance. Okay. Fat Chance.
Uh-huh.
Now, fat chance is a sarcastic statement that actually means slim chance.
Actually means what?
Slim chance.
Oh,
Okay. Fat chance
okay.
is a sarcastic statement. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Um, my brother said he would beat me in basketball. I just stared at him and said, "Yeah, fat chance."
Ah, I see.
Okay. So come on, fat chance. Use a little sarcasm, my friend.
Um, like someone with very poor English ability wants to apply for a job in a American company. And I would say, yeah, such a fat chance.
Exactly. Yeah, fat chance of that happening. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And like I said, this is slang. Okay, it's slang.
Mm-hmm.
It is sarcastic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, I said English. English is an emotive language. Okay, we do speak
Mm-hmm.
with our hands. We speak with our face, our eyes. We
Mm-hmm.
speak with all of it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and only a small portion of communicating in English is actually the words.
Mm-hmm.
Most of it is how you say those words and your facial and body expressions. So, all right. So
Mm-hmm.
anyhow, moving down. Don't stand a chance. Don't stand a chance. We don't stand a chance of getting into the museum before lunchtime. That means no chance, no opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Um, don't stand a chance. Highly, highly unlikely it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you
Uh-huh.
can don't stand a chance of anything, At this moment, I don't stand a chance of having steak for dinner. I have no time to go to the butcher, and I have no steak here.
Mm-hmm. Um, driving at this time and trying to get a parking space, I would say we don't stand a chance.
Yeah. Don't stand a chance. Normally when you don't stand a chance, there's a don't stand a chance of.
Oh, don't stand a chance of. Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes. So in your situation, we don't stand a chance of getting a parking place.
Uh-huh.
Good. All right, my friend, let's move down.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Let me. There we go. 19.2 expressions with luck. Luck, luck,
Mm-hmm.
luck. All right. First one is winning the lottery was a stroke of luck for us. A stroke of luck is something good that happens by
Mm-hmm.
chance. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Something good that happens by chance. So,
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted yesterday off, but I had one student that was scheduled. By a stroke of luck, they canceled. So I was
Oh.
able to go to another city and spend the day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
By the way, not a true story. I never hope students cancel, by the way. No, part of that is true though. I did have one lesson
Mm-hmm.
yesterday. Yeah, normally I take Thursdays off. I did have one
Mm-hmm.
lesson yesterday, and I did complete my
Mm-hmm.
lesson. I did not go to another city. Anyhow, go ahead. Stroke of luck.
Having a daughter who is so proactive on her homework is a stroke of luck for me.
Perfect. Great example, my friend. Good job. Good job. All right, moving straight down. Don't push your luck. Oh, this is one of my mother's favorite sayings, okay, when we were growing up. Okay, don't
Uh-huh.
push your luck. Okay, I've
Uh-huh.
already bought you ice cream. Don't push your luck. What does that mean?
Mhm.
That means stop asking for things. That means
Mhm.
don't
Mhm.
keep going the way that you're going. Okay,
Oh.
you got what you wanted. Be happy with it. Stop right there. That's
Uh-huh.
don't push your luck. And yeah, this is growing up. This was definitely one of my mother's favorite sayings. Don't
Mhm.
push your luck.
Mhm.
So, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Is there's something that your children like to push their luck with?
Yes. For me, it's when, they are doing with something they love, and then I kind of um tell them that, okay, we need to finish this at 6 o'clock because you need to take a bath. And then it is 6 o'clock. I tell them to stop whatever they're doing, but they keep procrastinating. And then 10 minutes later, I think now I could say, don't push your luck. Stop what you're doing and go take a bath.
Yep. Yep, you could say it, don't push your luck. You could just say you're pushing your luck. Okay.
Mm.
Real what you just need to have is the verb push and then luck. You need to have that in there. Okay. You could so you
Mhm.
could you could even change the form too. Okay.
Mhm.
Good job, my friend. Straight down, you're out of luck, my friend. I'm afraid you're out of luck. The last train has just left the station. Ooh, that's an unbearable situation. Anyhow,
Mhm.
unlucky or unable to do something when you are out of luck. So yeah, I'm
Mhm.
I'm I'm completely out of luck about having steak for dinner tonight.
Mhm. The other day, um, my daughters were especially hungry, and after they were done with their meal, they asked for more rice. But then I said, I'm sorry, you're out of luck. I never expect you are going to get more. So that's that's what we have.
Excellent
That's
job.
what we have for dinner.
Yep, that's perfect. That's perfect. You're out of luck. No more rice. You're out of luck. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent, excellent. All right, beginner's luck. Oh, this term is used way too loosely. So it was just a case of beginner's luck when I won the card game. I'd never played it before. So beginner's luck is what we say when someone does something for the first time and they're
Mm-hmm.
good at it, or
Mm-hmm.
let's just say they have success their very first time of doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I normally have beginner's luck when I first try to cook something new.
Mm-hmm.
Oddly enough, whenever I cook something new for the first time,
Mm-hmm.
it's always the best time. Which is weird because I don't necessarily use recipes.
Uh-huh.
I just, make it up from my head. And that's a
Uh-huh.
true story, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Beginner's luck, yes. So you can have beginner's luck in many different situations.
Mm-hmm. Um, I thought I'm not going to get the hang of it. When when I when I had my first experience of skiing. However, I kind of get the hang of it in 30 minutes. So I think it was just a case of beginner's luck.
Excellent. Good example. And remember, past tense is got. I got the hang of it.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Excellent
Okay.
example. All right. Two more. We have a few minutes. We can get them done. You're in
Mm-hmm.
luck. We have one dress left your size. You're in luck. They say lucky or able to do something. Sure, I like that. I like that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. When you're in luck, that means that things are going the way that you wanted them to go. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm in luck. My wife's father is going to the butcher. I'm going to have steak tonight.
The other day, my daughter was asking me if we have more construction paper. I said, I'm not sure, but if you don't find any in your place, then I guess that's all we have. But then I still tried my best to look in my um, drawers, and then I found some left. I told her that, oh, you're in luck. I just got some more.
Perfect. Perfect example. All right, last one, my friend. Last one of the day. Sheer luck. Oh, that is just sheer luck. I hadn't studied for my tests, so it was sheer luck when I passed them. That actually could be a true story statement for me. I was a horrible studier in school, but I was an amazing test taker.
Mm,
Some students are great at studying and not good at test
mm,
taking. I was the opposite,
mm,
the complete
mhm,
opposite. Even to this day, I
mhm,
when I take tests, I
mhm.
do very well. So anyhow, moving on.
Ah.
Sheer luck means that you have very good luck that has nothing to do with planning or effort.
Mhm,
Okay. That second
mhm,
part, when we're using sheer luck, is important. Nothing to do with planning or effort. Okay.
mm,
So you could say it's sheer luck that the first time I cook something, it comes out well because I don't read
mm,
recipes.
mhm.
Your turn.
Um, the other day I bought a new set of digital brushes, and the texture is oil pastel, and I really want to try it out. So I just grab a random picture and try to draw it on my iPad. And then when I'm almost done, my daughter came and said, "Wow, this looks amazing." I said, "Really? I guess it was just a sheer luck because I didn't really sketch. I just wanna play with them."
Excellent. Perfect. And remember, this is not countable. So you're not going to say a sheer luck. You're going to say sheer luck.
Oh, sure.
Sheer luck. Perfect. Any of these, what is it, 12, that you want to go over before we finish up, my friend?
No.
All right. So we will stop right there. All
Mm,
right. Comments, questions, anything to discuss before we finish up?
no.